So for CPL, we also get option like as you told, like single engine with multi add-on or go for multi. I opted for multi-engine, so I flew the DA-42. I felt like the single engine maneuvers are a bit challenging, especially the single engine landing, because you have to
engine landing in multi-engine aircraft.
Yes, single engine landing in a multi-engine aircraft.
Yeah, that means one engine failure landing.
One engine is like inoperative. It's causing drag, right? And when you're landing, you have to see which engine, like left or right, is fail, and from which side the wind is. Correct. Accordingly, you have to land. It's very challenging, and all the single engine maneuvers, I think, are challenging in the like commercial pilot training. And as you are training for the commercial pilot license, your standards of training is high, so there's very thin margin of error. So let's say you are asked to maintain a flight level of 2000. Okay, so there is, I would say, 100 feet or 50, yes, 2000 feet. So I guess there's a maximum deviation of 50 or 100 feet, like you can go up to 2100 feet and below up to 1900 feet, right? So that's how they test you on the standards. And the bank on the steep turn goes up to 60 degree. Correct. And
you can't lose the altitude while banking, because you lose the lift because you're in a steep bank.
And basically if you lose the altitude, it's a safety issue, because if there's any traffic around you, it's very unsafe.
Definitely.
So that's why they train commercial pilot to handle all the emergencies and to maintain the flight level, to maintain the speed while landing, and be aware about all the other things. And getting a CPL or getting a commercial pilot license, it's a great achievement, and with that you have a privileges. You can carry passengers on board. That's the privilege. And after that, then you prepare for the airline interview, and then you join an airline as a JFO.
So as a commercial pilot license, pilot can carry passengers for remuneration, so he gets paid for it. As a private pilot license, you can carry passengers, but you cannot do it for remuneration. That means you cannot charge. You can maybe carry friends or family members, but not charge them for that. That is the difference.
Like you have to split the cost equally amongst you.
Now, we will dive into what after CPL, and when you get selected in an airline, then how your career progression goes in an airline.
So after like I get a CPL, then you prepare for the airline, and then you go for the airline interviews. So after you get selected, how do you get inducted into the airline? What all training do you go through? What are the designations you get? And what's the starting salary of the pilot? I mean, everyone here wants to know what is the salary of a pilot. So today, Captain Neha will tell us about the salaries.
Yes.